Hi everyone, so today we're going to have a look at understanding negatives. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding a negative to a positive number. Okay, and what we're going to try and discover is a rule or a trick that we can use instead of using our tiles. Now there is absolutely nothing wrong with these and I am very happy for you to use them all the time. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you a really nice method that works when you're working with negative numbers if you're not sure what you need to do. Okay, and it helps us understand why things are as they are with negatives. Okay, so first of all, there is a sheet like this that you can print out. Okay, I think it's on our Google Classroom page. And what I've done is I've cut out half of it, so I've got these little squares here that I'm going to use. Okay, so what I've got is my yellow ones are positive, okay, so they're just one each, and my reds are -1. Okay, so the first question I want you to think about is what happens when I have a red and a yellow together. Okay, so if this is 1 and this is -1, what would I get? And yeah, you're right, it's 0. Okay, so each red and yellow that come together make 0. And that's really key to what's going to happen when we look at taking away a negative. Okay, but we're not going to do that just yet. So I'm going to show you how we're going to look at the first one. So I've got 8. So I've got 8 positive tiles, and that's what I've got here. So I've got 8 positives. And I need to add in 4 negatives. Here's my 4 negatives. Okay, so what happens now is I've made some zeros. Okay, I hope you can see them. So this is a 0 here. So I can get rid of that one. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this 0. I'm going to get rid of this 0. And I'm going to get rid of this 0. Okay, I can't get rid of any more because I don't have any more pairs. So what am I actually left with? Well, I'm actually left with just 4 positives. So my answer to the first one is 4. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. I start with 2. So I've got 2 and I'm going to add in 6 negatives. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I need to pair them off. Okay, so I've got a pair here. Okay, so they're going to disappear. And I've got a pair here which can disappear as well. So what I'm left with is 4 negatives this time. So my answer is -4. Okay. So what I want you to do now is I want you to have a go at the questions that I'm going to write on here. You're going to pause the video and you're going to have a go at them. Then we're going to come back and we're going to see if we can come up with our rule for when you add a negative number. So pause the video and have a go at the questions. Okay, so let's have a look at the answers to these. Now, I don't mind if you use a pen to do some coloured drawing of these. I've shown this to my pupils in class. So what we would have done on the first one is drawn out 5 positives. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we would have added in our 3 negatives. 1, 2, 3. We knew that these made the pairs, so we could cross them out, and what we're left with is 2 positives, so the answer was 2. Okay, I'm going to whiz through the answers now, and you check with yours. So the second one you should have got 7. The next one was 4. The next one is 5. Over here we've got -3, -6, -1 and -6 again. Okay, So can we come up with a rule now? Let's have a look at the links between the numbers. So we've got a 5 and a 3 and we get an answer of 2. So what could we do with 5 and 3 to get the answer 2? Well, we would take away, wouldn't we? 5 take away 3 makes 2. Okay, does it work on the next one? So we've got 10 and 3 and our answer is 7. So what we've got again is take away 10 take away 3 is 7. So does it work on the next one? Yeah, 8 take away 4 is 4. 6 take away 1 is 5. Okay, let's see if it works when we're starting with a smaller number. So 3, and we've got 3 and 6, and we need to get to the answer of -3. So yeah, it is going to work, isn't it? Because 3 take away 6 is -3. So actually, what we've discovered here is that when you have a positive and a negative together, you can do a take away and it will give you the answer that you need. Have a look at my next video to see what happens when there are 2 negatives together.